Simon Miller here from WhatCulture. I'm gone already with the.
You having a giggle?
No, never.
Are you having a laugh, mate?
That was good. That was really, really good.
Are you having a laugh, mate?
Hello, Governor. You having a giggle at our expense?
Well, I see a cheeky bird over there in the corner of me eye.
Oh, yeah? You want to know why? Here's why.
That's my thing. That's cool. That's my gimmick. That's my gimmick. Yeah.
That's right.
Can I give you a teeny bit of like constructive criticism?
No.
Oh right, no, you're right. What would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about a constructive criticism of you. How about some hair follicles on that bald-ass head?
Yeah, why don't you move some of these hairs from your shoulders to your head?
You got plenty to spare.
I'm not really.
What were you going to say? Because now I'm curious.
Well, no, I was going to say I liked your accents, but you sounded a bit more like pirates.
Well, isn't that what all British people are?
That's when Britain peaked.
You sailed the seven seas and colonized the entire world, pirating our resources and stealing our land.
Shout out to Damo. He's really excited that we said this.
That's right.
Big Damo.
Big Damo.
I love Big Damo. Should we just do an interview about Big Damo?
You, mate.
No, that's not true. He's like my wrestling. He helps me with all when I have a match. He's always there to critique it and give me good advice.
Grooming you.
Oh my God.
Don't cut that. We're uncut.
I promised myself I was going to be the straight man in this, and I've totally gone.
You have to be the straight man. We can't be the straight man.
He is potentially grooming me, but I'm okay with that.
Good. Yeah. He's got a lot of hair on his shoulders.
He's one of the most ungroomed men of all time.
He is. He's a very hairy man.
That's right.
But he's very nice. I don't want to rag on Big Damo during this. We can do if you want. You can. What would you like to talk about? Anything you want.
What would we like to talk about?
Yeah.
Aren't you the interviewer? I don't want to do your job for you unless you pay me to do so.
I can pay you.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely. How much are we talking? There's only a problem. I've only got pounds.
All right, listen. We don't take that Queen's funny money.
And I don't like to put on weight.
Okay, and I know the conversion rate is all fucked up now with these goddamn tariffs. That's
right now, the pound is quite good though. So you converted it. Oh no, you're going to lose money, aren't you? It's the other way around.
We'll take 6 pence.
I haven't got any pens. I've only got like I have one.
I didn't ask for a pen. I asked for pence.
I can come back with some pens.
How many shillings do you have?
Yeah.
7.
7 will do.
7 shillings.
Seven shillings.
You like 7 shillings?
Yeah, I'll do 7 shillings.
That's the name of our production company. 7 Shillings
7
Productions.
Shillings Productions.
Did you once have only 7 shillings in your pocket?
This country, I had 7 shillings in my pockets.
Right. Did you ever work in Gold's Gym? Maybe sleep in your car.
I was clanging and banging.
Did you ever just eat potato? That's another one.
That's right.
Just like tuna from a can.
Just tuna from a can and potatoes from a can and
Potatoes from a can.
Potatoes don't come in. Do they?
Bangers and mash.
So you broke it in England. Bangers and
Can we talk about your food?
Yeah.
Let's
What's up with your food? Why do you boil your meats?
Yeah, it's
Well,
disgusting.
I mean, some people do. They're not a lot
What's
of
up
people.
with the bread sandwich? You ever hear about this?
No.
You put a piece of bread between 2 loaves of bread. It's a British thing.
Oh, that is no. Yeah, people do that.
What
yeah.
the hell
It's just
is
3
that
pieces
about?
of bread.
And they love putting like chips. We call them crisps, but they put chips in between.
It's disgusting. Now I know why you colonized half the world.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to get the fuck out of that shitty island.
Hopefully get some spices in you.
We have spices now.
You stole them.
We did steal them.
Ketchup?
I mean, yeah.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Those are not spices.
Well, we have like paprika.
Paprika.
Paprika the rapper?
That's right.
Punch. It's all in your head.
But isn't that an inspiring story too? It started off as a spice and then became a very successful Sega game. That's pretty good, right?
Very inspiring.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And obviously it launched your career and got you your 7 shillings.
That's right.
But did you also have 7 shillings?
I was always very rich.
Yeah.
My
He's
father was a
third-round-
professional athlete.
Third-round draft pick.
I'm a third-round draft
You just
pick.
bought your way into wrestling.
Actually, I want to tell you, I have a problem with you. You.
Lots of people do, to be honest.
Here's my problem with you. This is a very serious business.
Yes.
And you promote silly wrestling.
I do, yes. I'm sorry.
You defy the sanctity of this great sport.
The ring is sacred.
Das Ring is sacred.
Das Ring is sacred.
Yes, it is. Okay, you're not wrong, but how do I rectify that in this situation?
You need to stop putting over silly acts.
That's right. Start rectifying yourself by putting over the serious acts of this business.
Yep, like us.
Yes, MXM Collection is the last bastion of Enochiism in professional wrestling.
I mean, but I've always put you guys over. I've always said you're great. I really have.
And maybe the silly wrestling thing was wrong.
Maybe we were wrong about you, Simon.
I think so. I think you were wrong about me.
Perhaps we were.
I think we've just become friends. Am I right?
Let's not go that far until we get those 7 shillings in our pocket. Then perhaps
so
we
that
can
I
be
can leave
friends.
this country.
That's right.
You can come to the UK. I'll house you. You can come live up. No, you don't want to do that.
What about the Isle of Man?
Yes.
I've never been to the Isle of Man.
I heard they have a bunch of mans there.
On an island.
What's
yeah.
that island you stole from Argentina?
Guantanamo. No.
Guantanamo. Hey, is that because of me? Is that because of where I'm from?
I meant the.
You racist! You want to send me to Guantanamo Bay?
I don't want to say the
Because
Falklands.
I'm from the Middle East.
Salvador now.
The Falklands. It's called the Falklands. The Falklands.
Stop swearing. It's a family show.
You're right.
That's what I tell Mansour all the time. I'm going to take him to the Falklands.
Yeah, that's what they do there, I think. That's what the war was about.
That's right.
They all wanted to go there and fork.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what they
There's no
fought.
forking to be had in England.
I think a lot of people died in that war, to be completely
sorry.
honest.
Rest in peace.
Whatever.
So, wait a minute.
my fault.
You told me more seriousness in wrestling.
Yeah.
This is not serious.
This is serious.
very serious.
People died.
People died.
You just said it yourself. People died. People go to Guantanamo Bay and they die in the
I don't know why I said Guantanamo.
I don't know either. I think it's because you looked at me
No,
and you thought,
it's not. I panicked.
All right.
I panicked because I couldn't remember the name of the island.
Sure.
And so my brain just reached out, and that's what I came up with.
well, good for you.
My temperature's
Tell
gone
that
through
to
the
Tony
roof.
Blair.
He hasn't been around for a while, man.
Good.
Sorry about the Queen.
It's all right.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I always said, why don't they get a couple of their blokes and go over to Buckingham Palace and just kill the old bag?
I mean, nothing. First time in my interviewing career, I've got no comeback whatsoever to that. I think that's a crime. There's a word for that. Regicide.
My favorite kind of, I'm Mansour, suicidal, genocidal, homicidal, regicidal.
I think that could be gimmick infringement. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think he just retired. I think
As
he just
long
had
as
his
he says
last match.
homicidal, it's okay.
I think he just retired. I think he had his last match.
He did. You see that he took that really crazy fall out of the ring on a door or something.
Well, I think that's all up for grabs at this point.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you mean? This is supposed to be an interview. You haven't asked us a single question.
Okay, I'll ask you a question.
All right.
I'll ask you a question. I'm going to ask you the most generic question that all.
Where do you get your ideas from?
No, it's worse. It's worse than that. I'm going to ask the most generic question, which never makes any sense because there is no actual answer you ever give.
Yeah.
But what is the future for the MXM Collection in pro wrestling?
Future. We actually wear these sunglasses inside because our future is so dark that we don't want to see it.
But dark as in like scary, spooky, maybe a bit gothic. That's cool.
A bit like a skeleton.
Yeah, like a Tim Burton cartoon from like '98 or whatever
I
that
think
film.
it'd sound a little better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That sounds good though, right?
Whimsical.
Whimsical.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a better question. What do you say to people that don't necessarily support MXM Collection and all your happenings?
To the people who don't support the MXM Collection, fuck you.
Kiss my ass! And wait a minute, no, don't kiss my ass because that would be a gift
That would be a gift
to
to
your
you.
virgin lips.
My beautiful ass.
Actually, I'll answer this in a serious way. If you don't enjoy the MXM Collection and our antics and what we do, you are well within your right. Wrestling has a wide spectrum of interests and styles.
Some wider than others.
Genres. And if something's not for you, that's okay. That's what's beautiful about wrestling, is that it's a variety show. And though you may not like one act or one segment, the next segment will have an act that you do enjoy. So if you don't like MXM Collection, fuck you! In England, they do this!
It's based on a war, you know that, right?
The
It's based on-
Falkland War,
The
where
Falkland
many
War.
died.
And had forks
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
All right, buzz off.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.